Last month, I got an email from someone named Anshul stating I had 3 years of experience in sales, but now I wanted to move to Scrum. This is a common question I usually get. How can I get into a Scrum Master role, a product owner role with zero experience? Whether you have come back to work after a break of maternity, for example, whether you are working in some other area and that's the reason you have not a direct experience in Scrum, still you want to get into it, how to tackle it, how to do it. Let's try to see that in this video today. For this, there are two questions that we need to answer. Number one, why? Why you want to do Scrum? And number two, how? How we will tackle it. The first question that need to be answered is why. Why you want to get a Scrum job, either a Scrum Master or a product owner role. Why you want to get into it? Whether your motivation is to earn more money because you could see more packages, salaries are given to this role, or because your friends are doing really well in this area and that's the reason you want to get into it, or because your company is now moving towards agile and that's the reason you want to get into Scrum Master or product owner role. It could be also possible that you have already read a lot of things on internet around Scrum and agile practices and you are fascinated to try it, or because you are already bored with your job and you want to try something new. It's important answer your own why, because once you answer your own why, you will come out more authentic during the interview. In the interview, you can explain to the interviewer why you want this job. Answer this why. Once you answer this why, the next question is how. How to get it can be tackled in 3 steps: learn, connect, and execute. Try to learn as much as possible. There are tons of information regarding agile scrum on internet. If you start today, you might take months to consume it. So learn in order to acquire the basic knowledge. Internet could be one source, the other source could be books. So for example, you could start with simple books like The Art of Doing Twice the Work in Half the Time. In this book, Jeff Sutherland, who is the co-founder of Scrum, has described the initial phases of Scrum, also described how Scrum is implemented in various industries, whether it's in a African bank or in Netherlands in a school. You can also look at a higher level at Essential Scrum. I found this book really fascinating because it will help you in understanding various Scrum concepts in detail. And this will also be helpful during your interview. If you want to take one more level up, you can also go through a book called Agile Estimation and Planning by Mike Kohn. This book talks about how estimation and planning need to be done in agile space when everything is uncertain, but still people wanted some form of estimation and planning from you. And if you want to look at how the companies are building good products, you can also read through the Lean Startup from Eric Rice. So these could be your starting point in learning. The other part of learning could be certification. I always recommend the starters to do at least one or two certification in whichever role they are picking. So for example, if they are choosing a scrum master role, they should go for CSM or PSM, or a product owner role, then the relevant TSPO certification would be helpful. Because when you look at any job description, there will be always one line which says you should be certified in CSM, or you should be certified product owner. And this certification help you to be one step ahead of other individuals who have no experience and no certification. So this is your first step. Learn. Once you learn, then it's time connect. Connect with individuals who are already in this industry. Connect using LinkedIn, using Facebook. There are excellent groups available on these social media platforms. You can also connect through various webinars that nowadays happens, meetups if you want to meet physically as well. Indeed, I also conduct a lot of webinars on Scrum and Agile practices. And if you are interested, just drop me an email and I can put you in my attendee list for the next webinar. This connection will also help you to know when the next opportunity, or are there any opportunity for you. Once you complete these two steps of learn and connect, third step is execute. Go out, apply for jobs, give interviews, because it doesn't matter how the market is or how it will be, whether the recession is coming in or it has already come. At the end, we need, or you need, only one job interview to be cracked. You need only one job. And once you have that one job, our part is done. So remember, even if you have no experience, try to answer these two questions: why you want it, and second, how you will get it. How can be done in three steps. Number one, learn. Number two, connect. And number three, execute. I hope now this video has boosted up your confidence, even if you have no experience and you want to get into Scrum or Agile space. I hope you find it useful, and I see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.